we go. I'm here to talk about what I do as a school leader to hopefully develop a culture of reading in our school. And first and foremost, I could literally do this slide and set the mic down and walk off this stage. Hire amazing teachers, first and foremost, for any administrator out there. Throughout our school, we develop on our billboards, our bulletin boards, our signs out front, anything that has to do with letting our parents and any person who enters our building know that reading is an ultimate goal. Colby wasn't kidding, these switch fast. This information we get out to our parents and making sure that we are telling our parents about the importance of reading at home, and I'm sure these are things you've seen, but we make sure our parents also see those. These are bulletin board. All of the pictures you'll see on these slides were taken around our school. These are bulletin boards throughout our school. Reading month, we collected the number of books our students read. Quote from Atwell, that is one of the most important things that we can collect. Throughout our school, this is a wall in our cafeteria that was done this year from the story of Fish and Snail, and those are our students actually painting that wall. So we include our students after we've read books. These are other murals throughout our school. Our school started one book, one school this year, but we sort of took a little different twist, and it's 2 books every month throughout the school year that our whole school has read. So all of our kids have seen these images and books that they've read. This is a bookshelf in my office. Yes, we have a school library. I have begun an office bookshelf, and for some reason the kids love coming in to the principal's office to get a bookshelf. Yes, that is the sign out, which you'll see again, and I need a different system. This is the rush in the morning. Every morning as kids come in to the school, they hit my office. Many of them do, to find a book that they can have with them for the day or that they can take home with them in the evening. This is the after school scramble, and again you can see the whiteboard. That's where they sign books out. So somehow it works. They bring those books back. To me, this is all about connection. It's not just about books. And as I went through this presentation, it's the connection we make with kids through books. That top sign is one of my students, and I got these post-it notes every day. These are post-it notes of books they want. They want me to get, I don't have it, or I'm missing it. So the second picture is my trunk, because that's what happens. I go to bookstores and get those books. Author visits, I cannot say enough about the importance of bringing authors into your schools and into your buildings. Aaron Zenz was our Reading Month author. This year, Janet Tashian came, Tom Engelberger came. I loved this picture because the caricatures that were made, those were made by one of our parents. So our parents got involved. Our kids, of course, absolutely loved the book. After Aaron was there, I had a first grader come in this morning and say to me, Miss Haney, can I get an Aaron Zenz book? Love that. Linda Urban, I wanted this slide because of the importance of not just getting any author or the cheapest author you can get to come during Reading Month. Get an author who connects with your kids like that. Student assemblies. I do student assemblies with my kids every Wednesday morning. Every Wednesday I'm reading to my kids. My assemblies we do many different things. We celebrate our kids, but there is never an assembly where I am not sharing a book with my kids. When I go to the bookstore and I come back on Wednesday morning, that's me holding up some of the new books. I'll show them a book trailer, tell them what the book's about, depending on the age level, holding the book up, and you can see the kids in the assembly. I think those were our 2nd and 3rd graders all wanting it. While I have kids in assembly, this is critical. My teachers are collaborating about reading. My teachers are collaborating about intervention. My teachers are collaborating about the kids that just aren't getting it. What we need to do to help those kids, that's crucial. Sharing in classrooms as an administrator and with one, yes, that's Breslin Sharp on my lap. So sharing in classrooms with kids as much as I can, and I know I've made it when a child crawls in my lap to read a book to me. Every Christmas, my staff gets a book from me, and early in December, I ask the teachers, what one book do you want to read over Christmas break? Make it something fun. I don't want, but Colby breaks this rule every time, I don't want an educational book, a book for fun. Summer reading packets, we send home to our at-risk readers of reading. They get a packet in the mail from us in June, a packet in July, and a packet in August. They get my at-risk readers. Then this is a postcard, and this student wrote on the postcard. Can you pause that thing for a minute? That student had written, this book made me believe I can do anything I wanted to do. Authors coming back. for reading night to spend time with our parents. That's Aaron Zenz in the top talking to just our parents while our kids were talking. This is the connection that I'm talking about making with kids with books. We invited the local nursing home in. Our kids had written books, and the nursing home came in. We had drinks for them, and they read their books, and then you can see that connection. Football players come in and read for reading buddies. That first picture, you can see them reading their books, but that second picture is about the connection that goes so much beyond that book with that young man, and we all have that young man in our building. Those three pictures, you see three of my students in those pictures, and they're reading to their smaller siblings, and that's where the circle is completed. That's Daria Sharp and Hobbs in the big picture there. Sharp and Daria sharing a book. The final slide, and again, dear Miss Haney, this is a note I received, and I'm not sharing this with you to say that I'm awesome, but because why? Because you share your books. I love how you are a principal, you're sweet, blah, 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 because you read to us and you share your books. And I want to say, well, I do a few other things, but that's what they remember. Thank you.